Hello everybody. Good morning to Board of Director and all department heads. My name is James. Today I'm going to present the cloud computing system to be implemented into your company. Here is the agenda for today, and we were going to cover for below 8 points.
Cloud computing is a model for enabling ubiquitous, convenient, on-demand network access to a shared pool of configurable computing resources. Example, networks, servers, storage, applications, and services that can be rapidly provisioned and released with minimum management effort or service provider interaction. There are 3 point use of cloud computing. First, infrastructure as service. Companies can use an existing infrastructure on a pay-per-use scheme. Second, platform as a service. Companies can create and run personal applications on the cloud infrastructure. Third, software as a service. These facilities allow consumers to use the provider's application running on cloud infrastructure. There are two risks associated with cloud project. First, privacy agreement and service level agreement. Agreements can be outlined in favor of the service provider. In a time of disaster, the client may not receive compensation due to unfavorable clauses in the agreement. So, client need to understand the entire contract before signing, and client need to understand own responsibilities and service provider obligation. Second, security and data protection. Number one, privileged user access is processing sensitive data outside the enterprise can be risky because service provider may bypass the physical, logical, and personnel controls. Number two, regulator compliance. Customers are ultimately responsible for the security and integrity of their own data, even when it is held by the service provider. Number three, data location. In cloud computing, clients do not location of their own data. Number four, data segregation is data in the cloud is typically in a shared environment alongside data from the other customers. Number five, investigation support. Investigating improper or illegal activity may be impossible in cloud computing. Cloud computing experience of Majestic Witness. Majestic Witness opened its first wine warehouse in North London in 1980. By the end of 1985, there were 13 stores in Majestic Estate. In 1991, VZ1 purchased Majestic, and the two operations were merged. Since Majestic has expanded continuously, and the company faced the particular set of problems with regard to the communication and collaboration of a wider dispersed workforce. Google Apps is a cloud-based productivity suite that helps organizations connect and get work done from everywhere on any device. The service including full email, calendar, spreadsheet, and document capabilities. It also allows employees to work better together with comprehensive collaboration tools. Cloud Solutions help Majestic migrate from the data for over 400 users to Google Apps using Google Migrator. Majestic comments moving to the cloud, and it is particular the Google Apps for Business solution has meant we no longer need to worry about maintenance, support, and patching our mail server. 7 advantage point of cloud computing. Number 1, reduce IT costs. Moving to cloud computing may reduce the cost of managing and maintaining IT systems. Number 2, scalability. A business can scale up or scale down its operation and storage needs quickly to respond to situations, allowing flexibility. Number 3, business continuity. Protecting data and system is an important part of business continuity planning. Number 4, During disaster, power failure, or other crises, data storage in cloud will be protected. Number 5. Collaboration efficiency. Collaboration in cloud environment gives a business the ability to communicate and share more easily outside of the traditional methods. Number 6. Flexibility of work practice. Cloud computing allows employees to be more flexible in their work practice. Number 7. Access to automatic update. Access to automatic update for IT requirement may be included in the service fees. There are 4 point the advantages of cloud computing. First, cloud computing requires high-speed internet. Second, cloud computing requires constant internet connection. Third, today many web-based applications are not fully featured when compared to their desktop versions. Last, all the data in the cloud computing is stored on cloud, which is not very safe, and this is a developing technology. Thus, this is vulnerable to cyber attacks because experts are still working to develop a foolproof system.
Suggest scope for company. First of all, adopting cloud is continuous process. Second, I suggest infrastructure as a service. Third, the company has many agents scattered in many places. Fourth, there should be migrant to Google Apps. Last, Google Apps connect and get work done from anywhere on any device. These services include full email, calendar, spreadsheets, and document capabilities. What are the infrastructure required? First, laptop, tablet, smartphone, portable high-speed internet connections, and budget for cloud service purchasing. Cloud management best practice including below 5. Number 1. Long-term strategy. A long-term strategy is a relevant analysis of cloud in a particular business is required. Number 2. Learn from mistakes of others. The early adopters have faced many complications which need to be examined and make sure our company does not do the same. Number 3. Avoid upfront infrastructure establishment costs. A test basis infrastructure as a service can be explored where users only pay per use. Number 4. Users should be serious about autonomy. Cloud applications are mainly for non-technical users. Therefore, the service provider must provide applications with minimum development, implementation, and maintenance requires. Last, address security issue upfront. Because integrated cloud computing involves moving sensitive data between the cloud and non-premise network, guarantee security is vital. Cost and analysis for cloud computing. It will take 6 years for payback period, and net present value is 2.98 million. In terms of internal rate of return is 5%, and profitability index is 0.88%. From the graph show that break-even point is on third year, which is 2018. If cloud not implement for cloud computing in your company are going to lose some great business opportunity. In 2015 from the graph, there will be no loss, but in the next year, we can see that we will be losing some amount of money. In total will be 159.07 millions, which is a lot of money. If we do not implement cloud, and what are we going to save? From this graph, we can see on average we can save 10 to 11 million per year. In total, it will be 74.56 million. After carefully analyzing these two scenarios, implement or not implement cloud computing in your company, we can see that in first year, your company can save 11 million, but in the second year, it's just 0.6 million, and from subsequent year, there is no gain. It is loss. In total, it can be seen that the loss will be 84.1 million if we don't implement cloud. So my suggestion is to implement cloud in your company. Recap of conclusion. Although there are some risks with crowd project, but I think crowd is a good idea for your company because it will help to save cost and save time, and it will support for working staff on operation, also increase efficiency in operation. We have to discuss about the privacy agreement and service lead agreement very seriously before subscribing cloud service. I learned from this lesson is cloud computing is a new idea for me after doing this assignment. I understand what is cloud computing and what are the problems we can face with cloud project, and also I have reviewed example of other company that what are the benefit they gain and what are the problem that they face. So we will try not to repeat the mistake. I have also learned cloud management best practice. If we are implement cloud, we will try to follow the best practice. List of reference. Thank you.